Lifestyle Live. Come and see, you'll agree. There's a positive energy. Lifestyle Live.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Lifestyle Live Podcast.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
Breast cancer has no age limit. That is the message two young mothers are sharing after being diagnosed with stage 2 triple-negative breast cancer in their early 30s. On this Lifestyle Live podcast episode, Dages and Markeeta Morrow explain how they're on a mission to save others by sharing the importance of monthly breast self-exams for women under 40. This is the Lifestyle Live podcast on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
Breast cancer has no age limit. That is the message two young mothers are sharing after being diagnosed with stage 2 triple-negative breast cancer in their 30s, and now they are on a mission to help save others.
We're pleased to be joined by breast cancer survivors, Dages and Markeeta Morrow. Ladies, tell us about this campaign and this message that is really important, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's all about commit to one. Women need to find one day a week or one day a month that works for them, where they do a self-exam. We both were advocates for our own health and noticed something was happening with us. We noticed a lump, and we really pushed to make sure that we got those important mammograms and screenings that we needed.
This is so interesting to me because I was telling you in the green room, you hear women turn 40, you need to go get this. I'm actually getting my very first one next month. And, there's a lot of questions what to expect, but I found that a lot of women do put these off. Mm-hmm. But it's more important, I think, now than ever. Like you said, age, it doesn't discriminate, and it happened to both of you ladies.
Yes. I was 31 when I found out that I had breast cancer.
31. Wow.
Yes.
And the determination of the doctors was that was somehow environmental, you didn't have a genetic predisposition for breast cancer.
I didn't have any family history. I did do the genetic testing. I didn't have the main one, which is the BRCA. Mm-hmm. I had a different malfunction going on with my genes. It was called PAL-B. But my mom is adopted and my dad is adopted, so I didn't know my family history.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
And I have no
it's the
family
same with
history
you too,
at all.
Yeah.
So mine was considered environmental. And I think that was shocking, obviously, for both of us, for that to pop up so early in our lives. I think we're taught that 40 or 50 years old, that's when you need to worry about something like this, especially if you don't have the family history. And that's something that we're really committed to educating people and understanding from a very young age that you should be doing your self-exams and taking it very seriously.
And you made your discovery as a result of breastfeeding, right?
Yes, I've been breastfeeding. I made it to about 7 months, and it was a really hard struggle. And you hear from all moms that they have different milk production on each side of their breast, but mine actually ended up being a result of having a tumor going through my milk ducts. So that's something that I encourage women to, if you're ever having trouble with breastfeeding or any issues, that you should definitely be consulting with your doctor or professional and making sure you're really knowing what those answers are and not just assuming or telling yourself, oh, it's probably nothing, because it could save your life.
I wonder, do you think, in your perspective, if that's what a lot of us women do? That you just, oh, no, it's fine, it's something else, or we get so busy with life, perhaps? I mean, we just don't take the time to really do those things when it does seem so simple. I mean, you're asking once a month. That seems so simple.
Yeah, and you can do it at any time. You can, if you're laying in the bed and you have extra time, if you're in the shower, you can do it once a month. You can do it anytime, but we ask that you just do it at least once a month because it could really save your life.
Absolutely.
A sound message.
So we ask everybody to take the pledge at communitynetwork.com. I wanted to get that right.
We'll link it right to that QR code there on the screen.
Take the pledge, and it's a community where it just sets up a reminder and the importance, and it educates women of all ages how important it is for us to be advocates of our own health.
Well, thank you both so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Lifestyle Live Podcast. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And connect for even more on Facebook and at lifestylelive.tv.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart.